Hello, room 23. Happy Thursday. Let me move this out of the way. Today is Thursday, March 19th, 2020. High of 60 degrees. It was raining a little while ago, but now it looks like it stopped, but it is supposed to rain today. Your daily student journal is where are you doing all of your work while you are at home? If you can add a picture to your student journal, I would love to see your classroom. I'll just kind of show you where I'm doing my work. So this is the loft in my house and where I'm doing all of my work. I have all the animals, Kitty and Biscuit, coming to join me too sometimes. So if you can add a picture to your student journal, I'd love to see it if you can. If not, no worries. March is Women's History Month. Look forward to tomorrow. We have our first class video call at 9:30 a.m. and I'll post the link on the Google Classroom stream. I'm going to go over a few of the settings in a little bit on how to join that and some of the things that you just need to be aware of. Mr. Brown's precept today, March 19th, is don't just go with the flow, take some dares through the rapids. So there is some, yesterday I was curious. Kate was the person that had the quote about be the person that can smile even on the worst day. And the day was Isabel. So I'm thinking, who are these people? And I did some investigation. These are student submitted precepts. So little bits of advice. So I thought that was kind of cool. So she's a student somewhere. But yeah, just don't just go with the flow, take some dares through the rapids. So we have some use of language related to maybe water. So flow, the way water moves, and then rapids are going to be bigger flows of water, maybe on like a really waterfall or a stream that's pretty rough. And that makes me think, not just going with the flow, we kind of have an opportunity now to obviously go with the flow, do some work, but also go out on a limb and see or try something new. So I have some things today that if you would like to not just go with the flow, if you want to take some dares, if there is maybe an art project that you've been wanting to tackle, or maybe you want to learn a new skill, all of those things would be kind of not just going with the flow. So today what you can work on, I uploaded the video for today's reading of Wonder. It should be up there now, so you should be good with that. Social Studies, week 7 and 8. There's a lot of activities related to 7 and week 8. Math, there is the 5.8 video. If you have not watched that lesson, you can watch that. And then also start chapter 5 review in the back of your book. And then you can watch videos 1 and 2 to check your answers. Video 2 will come this afternoon. And then science, there's a bunch of mystery science lessons up there. And then special projects. Symposium, like I said yesterday, if you chose to not do it, but you actually want to do it now, that's totally fine. You can. I would love for everyone to do a symposium project. We'll figure out a way to show them off. And then Tinkercad projects on your virtual classroom. Move this out of the way. I will post our daily message card on your virtual classroom optional learning list, so it's in just one central spot. And I'll also post this video. So in the morning, if you actually just want to come to this document, or I'll post both of these on Google Classroom, the stream, just to make it easy so you can find it. So math, chapter 2 or part 2 will be available this afternoon. Wonder Read Aloud is right there. Writing, student journals, still there, 7 and 8, mystery science. Art, we have those things for art. This is new. Mrs. De La Rosa posted a video of her doing a PE activity. So you can watch that there. And then she also created a PE daily activity calendar that I shared with you. So if you click on that, it will open this up and you can follow along. So for each day is a activity that you could do, and you can incorporate this with your family. Today's is hold a high plank, which is push-up position with a flat back for one whole commercial. So one whole commercial is probably like a minute, maybe, I don't know, 30 seconds, and see if you can do that. And then there's an activity for every single day. That's pretty cool. Here, symposium we talked about. This assignment right here is if you have questions or if you need feedback, I can help you with that. Tinkercad. If you did not sign up for a Tinkercad account, they're free. You click here, you enter our class code, which is right here, and then you enter your nickname that I assigned you. It's just your first name and your last initial with a period. So mine would be Max, first name, M, first initial, and then a period. If your name, let's say, is long, but we don't call you it. So my full name is Maximiliano, but I'm not called Maximiliano. So I shortened it to what we call you in class. So that's the thing that you should use. And then also Duolingo. Oh, I'm sorry. Let's go back to Tinkercad. Tinkercad, there are a bunch of lessons. Now you can obviously just create a new design and start making things. These are all 3D printer items, and you can kind of play around with it. Now, this is pretty complicated if you have not used a 3D software before. However, it is very easy to learn once you actually know what everything does. And you can do that by clicking right here on lessons. And you can actually just do all of these lessons. So here are the lessons that I have completed. So if you go down, if you click on lessons, it'll let you start, and you can just start on this one and it'll keep going, and you can make all of these things, which is pretty cool. Okay, let's go back to Duolingo. If you want to learn a new language for free, you can do that online. There's also an app. If you just click on it, it'll take you to this. You would click Get Started. You would choose whatever language you would like to learn, and then you can create an account with your Google email. So it's your student number at oside.us. And then you'll have that account. I'm doing Spanish. I do it every morning. So, and I know that a few other students, Max was doing a language. I forget which one. And I know Nicholas is using it. So we have a bunch of kids using it. So you have free time, maybe learn a language. That could be going, daring to do something new. It could be our rapids. Dare through the rapids could be learning a language. And then, so we have all of those things, and I think that is about it for today. I am going to work on our math lesson for part 2, and I'll start working on some reading things for you from Benchmark. Once again, there's a bunch of extras down here. Feel free to do whatever you feel like exploring and learning something new. I think the most important thing that we are doing during this time that we're not in class is that we are just flexing our brain muscles, and that can be flexed by doing math, reading, art, all of those things. Stay busy, stay healthy, and I'll see you later.